I get that police believe that, probably most of them believe that they're trying to do the right thing, and they know the system is broken. I've helped organize events with police officers, both white and police officers of color, and they know the system is broken, even the ones that are, very gung-ho about it, but they feel like it's the best system we have. And, I vehemently disagree with that. But I can understand that they're trying to do the right thing. They're trying to keep the peace. They're trying to protect the greatest amount of people. But the problem with that is that the minority gets left behind. And so I feel like I need to challenge people. And I feel like this is going to trigger some people. And I'm not intending to trigger you. Really, what I'm doing is pleading. And specifically, I want to talk to the 70% white Americans who either stay silent about this issue or automatically take the side of the police. I understand that rioting and looting does not seem like, and in many cases, in many ways, is not the best response to police brutality and murder. I agree with that. I don't condone looting, but I have to say this, right? The 70% white majority can stop police brutality right now by standing up and telling the police that work for us, telling the government that works for us, we're the majority. This is a democracy. So that's majority rules, right? Which is immoral, but that's the system we're in. If the 70% white majority stood up today and said police brutality is no more, we are not going to permit our government to act this way, police brutality ends. And that's for black, white, it doesn't matter. The police abuse everybody, all right? But they disproportionately, the ratios are higher. Blacks only make up 13% of this country, but they're killed at a much higher rate than that, okay? There's no disputing that. And I'm not arguing that police don't hurt white people. They do. I know they do. The point is that the 70% white people in this country can end it today if we want to. And we need to. And the rioting would have never happened. The rioting is because people tried to kneel, and they were called race baiters and called all kinds of names, un-American, unpatriotic, because they kneeled in protest. That was the peaceful protest. And now we want to complain because we did nothing. The 70% did nothing. Obama did nothing. Why? Because even though he's a black president, he serves the majority, and the majority is 70% white people. Biden, if you're a progressive and you think voting is the answer, voting is not the answer, because Biden isn't going to do anything either, because he serves a 70% white majority that is silent. They may care. Hopefully they do care, but they're silent about it. If the white people were out here protesting peacefully, if the 70%, I don't even know how many people are in this country and what that 70% white population, how many people that is, if we were all in the streets saying no, this would end today. That is our responsibility. That's our individual responsibility and collective responsibility to do that. And I'm challenging you to get involved. You don't have to go out and riot. You don't have to go out and loot. But you need to demand your government stop treating minorities this way. They have the same natural rights that everyone else does. Whether they're citizens or not, they're human beings. You're born with natural rights. So unless you believe blacks or immigrants or illegals or whatever are not created by God, they have the same natural rights to freedom that you do. Free speech, all of the things that the Constitution supposedly puts into the Bill of Rights. We don't have rights because the Bill of Rights says it we do. We have it because we're human beings. We have souls, and those natural rights come with that. Okay? We need to start standing up for everybody's rights, not just when it's convenient. People stormed the Capitols armed to protest the lockdowns, and I agree with that. I have no problem with that. I think that's great. But why are they not storming the Capitols to protest police brutality? Because we're not as affected by it. But we need to start getting involved, because if we allow police to take minority rights, they're going to take the majority rights too. And in many ways, they already have. So
it just doesn't look the same.
It doesn't look the same. and it's unfortunate. And I'm sorry if this is hard to hear, but it's the truth.